Hey people, we're back for another video with Liv on the toilet. Do you honestly think I would have thought even 15 years ago this would happen? It would not have. I couldn't even talk about like bodily functions, and when I first moved to Australia it tripped me out, just how vocal everyone is over here about bodily stuff, right? I was not used to it, that's for sure, and it kind of really creeped me out, not gonna lie. So these videos might kind of creep you out too, but if it helps at all, I spend so much time on the toilet that I knew, I knew for a long time, right? That oh, I'm leaving, guys, don't go nowhere. I knew for a long time it was gonna happen, It's that whole being brave thing, right? Pull these up before you get caught on camera. God almighty, I really like my Uber, God almighty. Man, toilets and caravans, eh? I'm starting to nail it. I woke up this morning and every single part of me, I was going to say felt like, but still very much feels like, Oh man. Every single bit of me feels broken. Like broken, yeah? What's your lost? Oh, I picked it up and put it there for you. Sorry, it was hiding. Because I have too much stuff. I need to figure out how to, like everything in my life, simple down, Which is funny because I said to Merv, right, the only reason I actually am standing up, by the way, when I feel like every single part of me is broken, is that, hold on people, it's hard to do anything. Oh, what's under there? Eyeglasses. Hard to do anything, people. You gotta go off. Sorry, people. I don't know how bad the sound is. I gotta finish watching one. I started a few. Oh, God. Stop moving. Just stop moving. I woke up. And I think the honest to God first thought I had was, I need to make this higher, higher for me. Or maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe no. Come on people, do your trick. Liv needs a homemade phone stand. Alright, let's try this one. It's super interesting, because I've made a couple posts, and a few of them have said things like, oh God, I fucking make 1,000 things worse for myself, Look at my lip, man. Hey, happy. Could never last this long. And it would have been gone in 2 days, I reckon, if I just followed the procedure I started immediately, Anyone who's had a cold sore, oh God, I keep doing that and forgetting. You don't know what it's like, I need my hair out of my way and off my neck, right? Because my hair gets wet with sweat and then it sticks to every bit of me, In fact, it cracks me up having bifocals, right? Multiple reasons. One, even I was prejudiced or stereotypical, or, you know, that only old people have bifocals. Where the fuck did that come from? And I'm not the only one, yeah, because I told my sister and she laughed. I thought she would, but I mean, she laughed, but she said it if it helps me. But like, when I got the multifocals, right, which was during the period of making these videos, I have worked out there's one important feature, or I don't even know the technical words, people. Yeah, if I could, I'd get someone to do all of this stuff for me, alright? One day this will be a thing that doesn't have to bother my head. I say that at the same time, but I'm constantly saying to Merv, like, I cannot, like, I'm so excited to just have peace, right? Caravan parks are peaceful. It's like built into the nature. I could never understand why I was always so fucking stressed out when I lived alone and I'm on disability. No, again, let's correct that. University fucked with me, yeah? Because I didn't know until I started that I didn't know how to study unless it was a very structured training. All of my training up until university, right? And since, because you got to keep in mind, yeah, given what I've been through in my life, right? No disrespect to the next person, but if I just, where did that end up? I don't even know where. Oh, look at how heavy it is.
Yeah, just fill it out.
I know, it's like fantastic, but I need to go to Bunnings and get a water bottle holder. I know they exist, yeah? I literally can't carry my water bottle, yeah? It's too heavy.
Little man.
And I've been using my little pink friend everywhere, except when I don't have a baby. Anyway, I do have a baby, and she is my best friend in the whole world, but differently to boss, yeah? Woke up to the message this morning, bye-bye, because I fully lashed the fuck out, yeah? Now, I'm trying to come from love, right? With Chloe, and again, I'm trying not to tell the story because me and Merv need to tell the story together. Would you agree? I'm trying not to tell the Chloe story because I want you and I to sit down and have the phones set up, because this is a two-person video.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just these things keep fucking coming up. Alright, let's try and figure this out. Anyway, yesterday I would have said on the videos, and no, I didn't know I was going to have a full breakdown, but in all fairness, I never know what's going to happen when I pick up my camera and I start talking. And the bugs have got me already. I fucking hate the bugs. Thought the bugs fucking in Victoria was bad. Thought the weather in Victoria was bad. Oh man, I thought so many things about Victoria, Australia, was bad. And I'm here to tell you I was wrong. Wrong, yeah? It makes me laugh every time I hear my sister and my brother-in-law in my head with that drunk phone call, right? And she never calls me, yeah? But I love my sister. I used to consider my sister my absolute best friend in the whole world, right? And then she met her partner, and I stopped being necessary, yeah? And I always use the same example, and she just cannot grasp what it is I'm trying to get her to understand, right? But I use the same example over and over again, and she comes back with the same answers over and over again. And I just think to myself, sis, I love you to absolute pieces, yeah? I think you are a beautiful, smart, intelligent, fantastic person and a great mum. But a lot of the shit you say literally contradicts each other and just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't, yeah? Because I have tried to explain to my sister for the last, my niece is 11, should be 12, oh yeah, 11 I think, yeah, turn 12 next year. They've been together a while. I mean, they got pregnant 6 months in. Oh, it was an accident. First question I asked, did you wear protection? Do you have birth control? No and no. And I just laughed. And I was like, that's not an accident. That is a little definition of how babies are made. Oh, but the pull-out method. Again, it's laughable. And this isn't at my sister. This is like at every single one of you who watch me who think it's an accident when it's actually not an accident. I just think it's fucking funny, right? An accident to me is truthfully what I would call a miracle. And that probably comes across wrong to people who might see this, who very much did not see it that way. But if you're having sex with someone and you are using condoms and you're on like birth control, you are literally doing everything in your power not to have children, using all the things we know, and then you get pregnant. Look, I'm me and who I am and what I believe in that scenario, yeah? Using condoms, using birth control, even all of it, every bit of it, yeah, and you still get pregnant. I truly believe that child was I believe that particular child, that soul, was meant to be born, right? Thankfully, if that isn't how it goes down, and an abortion is put in place, which is completely, absolutely, 100% the woman's choice, yeah? I am absolutely, what is it? What's the other word? It's not pro-life. I'm like choice, like women should be allowed to have autonomy over their own body.
Yeah,
Who in the right fucking mind should have a absolute decision in there? And we're not even talking about medical treatment. You know, you can get ill. Am I allowed to speak about your lovely?
Eh?
Can I speak about your lovely?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
There's nothing to hide there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to be...
No, I just wanted to use, like, you know, the example, right? So Merv was married, yeah, for like 30-something plus years. Like, I knew the story, yeah, of like how we met her and all of that stuff, right? I didn't know until last night, however. I didn't know until last night, however, that, what am I thinking of? Oh, how long did actually knowing each other before they got married, right? And the way he tells the story, which he will tell himself, because it's his story, and obviously gonna be better than how I say it. And again, oh my god, people, I need to buy a phone stand for this stupid phone. Yeah? I can't handle it anymore, and like, I'm trying to pull things down from the top to set it on, but I can't reach to the other end without breaking all of my body. He's feeling a joke. He truly is my fairy godfather. Like, I woke up, no word of a lie, head to toe, feeling like every single ounce of me was literally broken. Alright, you want to help me build a stand?
Yeah.
I'm thinking pillboxes up there. I've got this. This keeps squishing because it's the tissue box. So I'm thinking if I put that there, maybe.
Rest your phone against it.
Are we winning?
We're winning.
I think we're winning.
All right.
Let's get some light in here.
Yeah,
Every single movement I make is fucking... I gotta go back to that screen check, right? My doctor made me promise. And I never promise something to my doctor. If I promise something to... I'll try to rephrase that. If I make a promise, a vow to my doctor, I keep it. Because that is who I am, right? She has told me that I am never to get fake nails ever again, right? And I won't, because of her. My nails at the moment are driving me crazy because, you know, again, I just can't stop seeing that fucking kid walking into our home and say, doesn't work like that, no time to chat, let's just start chucking your shit on the floor. Oh my God. Anyway. I seriously cannot wait to write these letters, and there'll be multiple ones because they'll be going to multiple places. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing something willy-nilly online with like Google reviews. Yeah, because this isn't a Google review kind of situation. This is a legal, real situation as far as we're concerned. Yeah. There's something wrong with my toenails.
Yeah.
I noticed it in the shower. Thankfully my disability shower's here. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's that, oh, you know what? It's nothing. It's that clear nail polish that's just changed colour almost, but it's peeling off. Disaster averted, yeah? What are you making?
I'm just wanting the jugs up to the dishes.
Oh, right. I was going to say, please don't make breakfast while I'm making a video. Oh my God. I really hope Merv doesn't feel like there's people who feel like they literally do every single thing for the person they're with. But at the exact same time, it kind of does. Kind of how it feels, yeah? Like I feel like I am being more looked after, more cared for, more loved, more secure, more safe. I feel these things with Merv 100,000% more than I've ever experienced it. Ever, right? Ever, like I've... Everything needs to stay, oh fuck it, in eye distance and reach distance, oh, for that matter, alright? What was I saying? Right, so, well, I'll go back to one thing. My first time caravanning, right? Because I spent absolutely years, literally, like I spent years waiting for the invite because, I mean, it was my sister, you know, like we were best friends once. I mean, surely she, you know, that's right. I use the same example all the time, or I used to, but she's never been able to understand and register. She manages to flip it back on me without fail. And it just makes me feel so much more unwanted and unneeded and definitely unloved. Like, she's made it impeccably clear that that is her family, her partner and her kids. I have now become extended family. I don't understand how I've become extended family, when I share full blood, like with my sister, like we are full-blooded, proper sisters, yeah? She's my immediate family. But ever since she got a partner, I haven't been, right? But up until that, right? So when I had to give up my job and sell my home and go through all this fucking nightmare, right? And people still, till date, look at me with judgment. As soon as I say I'm on a disability pension, I know. Yeah, this whole fucking thing started 10 years ago, and I was like, oh my god, I see it, the veils, they keep lifting and they keep lifting, and I gotta stop moving. I think I need a straitjacket. Merv, where are your ears, man? I said, I think I need a straitjacket because I can't stop moving because of habit. Yeah?
Yeah.
And every single time I move, the pain I woke up with today, I almost immediately started crying, yeah, because I said to Merv, I was like, I'm really, really happy we are here in the caravan and the rest of it's sorted, yeah? Because, hey, there's that cool thing for your neck. I saw it literally before. It might be just behind you in the bag. It's like really on top somewhere. Well, it would have been until I moved everything. Oh, by the way, we have to get that little trolley thing, yeah? Fun fact, yeah, I bought this ridiculously expensive phone because I thought it would do all of the things that I need it to do because I can't use my fucking hands, yeah, for as little as possible. In the big bag with the clothes, huh, maybe? Or the blue one, the big bucket. That one behind you. No, turn around. That one might be in there. What was I saying? So, like we know, if you're new, I had a fully corporate job. I'm trained. I'm trained in so many things. It's unbelievable. It's just that, contrary to what the eye might. Oh yeah? Are they the ones in the fridge too?
Yeah, they go in the fridge as well.
Yeah. God, I'm still hoping to find my freezer one. Anyway. Yeah. I spent thousands of dollars, yeah, getting trained to be a travel agent, you know? Like a full-blown, like, being a travel agent is not what it's like as a public person. You go along, click a button to buttons, yeah? There's a whole system of things you have to do, and we're talking about multiple $1,000,000 clients, yeah? Like I had like over $4 or $5 million contractors to me. I was their personal traveler booker, yeah? Oh, and being a travel agent, FYI, I don't know how it works in other industries, but if your hours are, say, 8 until 4, yeah, and then a booking comes in at 5 to 4, right, and it's urgent,
We'll just put this one up and down. I can't see it.
yeah, no, that's cool. I've got my whatever the fuck. Yeah, we need to get more of the eye spray because I need something on my back. But I think the heat up here. I use magnesium cream, right? Never ever been an issue. It feels like it's ripping my back open up here. Like I think it's something to do with pores, the heat rashes. Like I'm breaking out. It's so fucking nightmare. Oh, that's what I was saying. I keep hearing my sister and my brother-in-law. And yes, I use brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and all of that for his side of the family because I'm not married, nor will I ever be. Will be. But as I've said, my sister is my immediate family. Yeah, she is someone who I want to be able to have the absolute best relationship with in the world, right? And every year for years, right? Because they're caravanners, they go away once, twice a year, right? Caravanning. And it's just, you know, go to the river, go to a lake, whatever it is. You all chill out, you let the kids play, just, it's a holiday, right? And I'm now realizing as I'm saying this, why they always say no. I've never been able to understand why my sister flat out refuses to include me in anything. Because it wasn't like I just lived alone. Yeah, I didn't just live alone, but I don't have a job. Uni kept me going to a degree. COVID kicked in, so all of uni went to, you know, fucking, it all went online, right? Oh, maybe that'll be better. Yeah, it all went online. All my friends from in person went online, and everything just stayed kind of like, you know, you can go back to campus, but everything is an online thing now, right? Except for like written assessments, yeah? And in the result of all of this stuff, yeah, I became completely isolated, right? When you're done whatever you're doing, are you making coffee? Poor man's doing the dishes and I didn't totally register. And then I'm like, are you making coffee? Well, when you're done, you can hear me, guys. I'm sitting up talking to you because the very first thing I had to do was take the full-on maximum strength of Taja. Crying. Almost the moment I opened my eyes, I was crying. Because it was like, or it is like, it's not was like, it is like, yeah. It's like I can feel every single bone, ligament, tendon, muscle, all of them. I can feel them all individually screaming at me in pain. Yeah. But what people never seem to comprehend, register, or even honestly care about, and this is what hurts me the most with my family, they literally know nothing about what I live with. Nothing. My sister knows I have BPD. At no point in my life have we actually had a conversation, me and my sister, about BPD. We've never had that, ever, yeah? We've never actually had a sit-down conversation about my health and everything I live with, ever. Bloody hell, happy, yes. Oh, God. And she says things to me like, I know about BPD's symptoms. I know all of this. I don't need to read anything. I don't need to watch anything. I understand, and I don't want to be yelled at and screamed at. And I'm like, in the exact same sentence, you literally just proved you know nothing about it. Because those two sentences, they're literally like, don't move, don't move, don't move, live. I know my sister and her partner watches these. It's funny, the other day I was like, when I started the channel, I was like, how do I see who subscribes to me, right? I can see it all on my website, but in YouTube I was never able to figure it out. Honestly, until last year. I don't know if it's a different thing, it's something I've done, it could be whatever, right, people? But now I can see, right when I go into my channel, one of the first things, yeah, please make sure I screenshot what I'm talking about and actually add this stuff as photos, because this is real, yeah? Like I said, this isn't a hobby. This is the start of my career, and it has to be done right, yeah? So when I say I'm adding photos, I'm actually going to add the photos, and then I got to add them to the website, right? Because the website was always to be the focus, yeah? So the YouTube channels became a part of it because it was the better way to put it all on the link, yeah? But like I said to you yesterday, Merv and I have recorded our first episode of our podcast, yeah? Now the podcast obviously is going to be different, right? Still going to be completely and utterly unfiltered, obviously. It's just that I have absolutely no idea how to do a podcast. And I reckon we'll probably, you know, with the podcast, I feel like it's different, you know. We'll probably make a few while we're figuring out what to do with it, yeah? And then at least there'll be like a number that will go up at once, right? Because seriously, you'll see snippets of me on here. We're very wise between us. Down here in 3D I need an awful lot of help for sure, but up here I'm pretty good. But my sister, she keeps saying things to me that just, honest to God, they do my head in, because they just keep proving that she actually doesn't know anything about it. And you know what, if you don't want to know anything about it, that's fine, okay? But this is my life. I have been in therapy for over 10 years, yeah? If you honestly to God don't recognize the change in me, that's on you, yeah? Because I have changed so much, right? And I'm a highly sensitive person. I truly believe that my niece is one also, right? And my mum and I, we watched the documentary, and I sent it to my mum while my sister was in New Zealand, and I was like, I really think you two should watch it together, right? Because if nothing else, my mum's one, but my niece is too, right? And I sent it to my sister saying, hey, this is who I am. Mum and I watched it, you know, Mum's one. I truly believe even now Corey is one too. And honestly, my sister's response even then, it just does my head in, right? Like, why wouldn't you watch an hour and a half fucking documentary to at least see? Like, this isn't positive, toxic, whatever the fuck it is she tells me I'm doing all the time, which is the exact opposite of who I am to the T. I am the most upfront, straight, honest person ever, yeah? I asked Chloe, what are your thoughts on Santa, yeah? She goes, It's the same as getting kids to knock on doors at Halloween to strangers and take candy. I was like, oh my God, I finally met someone that understands. Like, my mom was blown. Right? My mind has been blown into a billion pieces since meeting her. Anyway, but I don't understand the mentality of my sister, right? Like, she wants to help, she wants to do this, she thinks she knows all about mental health, when in fact she probably knows far, far, far less about it. Like, no, I can tell you hand on heart, she knows so fucking much less than what she is trying to convince herself of, because it would appear it's too hard to do a little bit of research. And when I say research, I mean peer-reviewed Google Scholar actual research, not Google, not ChatGPT, not fucking Facebook posts. I'm talking about research, yeah? And what a person actually lives like and is going through in every moment of their everyday life. All right, now she constantly talks to me about borderline personality disorder, and I cannot get her to understand, yeah, that is one illness all by itself, just one, yeah. And then I have very severe complex PTSD, yeah. Turns out very severe complex PTSD is enough alone to get you on a disability pension, like if it's that severe, right? My psychiatrist has said that my severe complex PTSD basically rules everything, right? Which is why I'm on this journey to, I don't want to be mad, I don't want to be angry, I love everyone, I want to spend every single second with my niece and nephew and my sister and her partner. I want to be a family, I want to have beers and drinks. But she says to me things like, I can never be honest around you, I don't want to upset your triggers, da 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 da. Again, you are literally doing the exact opposite of what I've asked you to. I don't want you to piss foot and fuck ass around me, okay? You have zero idea what my triggers are, because if you did, we wouldn't be in this situation, because my trigger is the fact that my sister refuses to let me a part of any of it. Mind you, every time I asked to go camping, I had my station wagon and I had Boss, right? And we'd already camped in there. So it wasn't like I was asking for their room, to drive with them, anything. I was like, I'll drive, I'll sleep in my car, I'll take care of everything myself. All I wanted to do was just sit around and have fun, right? But it's hit me now. They don't consider me fun. They consider me a nuisance, an embarrassment, someone to be ashamed of, and someone that they have to walk around on walk sticks around, which is the fucking stupidest shit in the world. I walk on eggshells around them far more than they do me, because I know I'm alone, or at least they did, and maybe that's the difference. They had the power over me, yeah? They purposely left me to rot, yeah? And I understand my sister is very different to me. She needs every single person to be separate, right? It makes no sense. Mum and I were even having a conversation about it, and I won't go down what it was about, but we will say it fucking contributed to a lot of shit that's happened, yeah? But their obsessive need, yeah, to have everyone separate, right? I was leaving in 2 days. The last time I'd seen them was the last time I saw my mum, right? And as we know, I was an absolute crime fucking mess the last time I saw my mum. And all I wanted in the whole world ever was a hug from my mom. But it was also the last time I saw my sister and the kids, yeah. I was desperate to see them. Desperate to create a new memory. Because they haven't seen me since that day. And my sister and brother-in-law, they tell me that I'm bad for the kids, like the kids are scared of me. It's like, no, no, no. You fucking lose your shit because someone says something real to you, yeah? I'm not dealing with it anymore. You rung me up, drunk, like I said, you know? The only time I get any conversation from my sister, because she basically pretends like I don't exist. I know it's all honey. Thank you. Like, the example I keep coming back to, right? She moved over to New Australia, I don't know, 5, 6, something, might have been longer years after me, yeah. She moved over with a boyfriend and they split, right? And this was all kind of like happening around the time everything with my health was happening, yeah? So, you know, when you go from having a really qualified, well-paid job and owning your own home, and I loved my home. It was my dream home. I think I spent all of my life either feeling confused or where are the tissues, hon?
Tissues are under
Oh, the tissues are under me, it's alright, never mind.
Hang on, I might put some more here.
I was just looking for toilet paper for the coffee I spilled. I'm a good person. And the only reason I yell and scream and I get like that is simply because they do not understand a single thing about what I'm living with. Or the fact that I am working and working and working and working so hard to get it to stop. This has been a coping mechanism for my whole life. Because I don't even know how I'm this old. It's like 30 days in November, yeah? Pretty sure?
Yeah, November, yeah, 30.
So today is the 27th, right?
Yeah.
What's that? 27, 28, 29, 30. Including today, that's 4 days from December. So I'm 1 month and 4 days away from being 40.
You don't look a day over 25.
Oh, I know I'm gorgeous. That's not the point, yeah? The point is, this all happened when I was like 26 years old, right? And so, like, I had to go a few, like, because I moved in with her and the partner for a little bit and they broke up, right? And then we both had to kind of like move into our own sort of separate share houses. But they were like, oh fuck, man. They were like about 20, 30 minutes drive from each other. My sister only got a driver's license at like 35, 34, which I must admit makes me laugh with that car brought through. I was like, whoa. She went from being unable to drive at all, never wanted to learn, to driving this monstrosity of a car, right? Like a huge, fancy, all those things. Would never put a car on finance though. Never, ever, ever. Especially not for the price. Like, not with interest rates and bullshit and fees. But each to their own, because everybody I know does. I don't like having debt. Yeah. So, anyway. I never understood why they wouldn't let me come. Yeah, I'm watching the drink. I'm not watching that or any of that. I'm watching the drink, yeah? Because I have to.
Yeah.
If I knew where gloves were at the top of my fucking head. Oh, I think they're in there, but oh my god. Literally, it's the same as the house, but on a much smaller scale with much more stuff. That's why I kept bringing Chloe into it. It is Thursday, right? Pretty sure it's like after 11 or something now. Yeah, I've been talking to him for 45 minutes. Jesus. And like, we packed all of our stuff to up to go to Chloe's house. Like, we jam-packed full of our car with everything, the TV, the water cooler, the lot of it, right? All of our clothes, the dog stuff, everything. We had taken it to her house because she was like, bring the caravan and park it on the side of the road so then we can give it the scrub down and everything we need to do. Alright. Okay, maybe you need to hold this while I actually do find gloves. Can you just put it somewhere down? I want to talk to my lovely friends over here. They might not be able to see you, but they can hear you. And I can't do anything without them. Oh god, I need walking sticks and... What is it?
Yeah.
They're just sitting
Yeah, they're just sitting there.
there. Huh?
They're just sitting, yeah,
Oh,
steady.
I can't do it.
In the box there, I seen one.
What am I even looking for?
Your gloves.
Huh?
Your gloves.
Gloves.
Yeah, they're in the.
In my handbag.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Maybe, but I don't.
You come sit and I'll find your gloves.
Oh, it's not about coming and sitting and finding my gloves. It's about the simple fact that I can't hold the flipping coffee.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'll get up and.
We put the coffee somewhere safe,
Put
yeah?
it safe.
Somewhere safe. I can't do it, people. Alright? This burn. Mallory was able to see it yesterday. Let's see if I can show it to you guys. Can you see the difference? Right? I can see the difference in the camera. Hopefully you guys can too. Though actually it's a video, so that's probably going to make a difference, because anytime I've tried to show someone the scar in like a video call, or like with Nicole's or whatever, I haven't been able to see it. Where are you? Where are you? Why do I keep putting you up there? I can hear it in my voice, right? How bad it's becoming. All I want to do to get to Melbourne is see my doctor, get my medication review, and get out of the fucking humidity, because I used to think 40 in Melbourne was hot. It's like a nice mild day to fucking up here. There's one.
Yep.
I wonder if there's some in the back. Because I put a whole lot into a container, but I have no fucking idea where the container is. And one's fine for now. I just need something to be safe for my coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, because my hands are shaking, like, you know. My body and my mind and my soul connection So,
Glove on?
huh?
Got your glove on?
Yeah, I got my glove on. Thank you. Oh, it's good.
Your flannel.
Thank you. It's Thursday, guys. We're due to check out on Saturday morning. From 1:23 in the afternoon on Sunday until up and last night. Everything had changed. And then it changed again. Not gonna lie, I'm very happy for the change back, because I would have done what we were willing to do. And yeah, I'm talking in riddles right now because I want to tell the actual story point blank. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I've realised?
What's that?
I said to you last night, I can't get people in my real life, my details, because I talk about them. But then at the same time, it's like anybody else, right? I'm not going to share Chloe's personal details, but I am going to share literally every single thing that has involved me and Merv, because that's our right, yeah? Anyway, poor Merv is like broken, man. The guy's an absolute machine, but he's 73, yeah? And so she had said we could stay in her house, bring a van there. See, I'm telling it anyway. I'm not like, fuck. I just want to get on with today, right? I'm in so fucking much pain. I am so fucking grateful that I actually could not take the 60 milligram Tartan twice a day. I tried. It was like, I learned all these rules, yeah. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow. Ow.
Use your face wash on your back.
No, can you get me a mirror? No, you still. Oh, face cloth is okay.
Right here.
Oh. Let's bring it down, please.
Give me your coffee.
No, I got it. You were right. Basically, I want to leave ASAP, right? As soon as I cross over, like, actually, fuck it. Go and get the mail forward today if we can. I feel like the meds are kicking in. There's gonna need to be more. Yeah? But I was prescribed the 60s at twice a day, 12 hours apart, to get me through this. The moving, the shifting, the whatever, right? I took 2 60s twice and was like, I'm even worse help now, right?
That's right, you were.
I was less help, trying to take more meds to be more help. Merv only ended up doing more of it, right? But we parked the trailer on Monday night at 9. We went back to the house and we had pizza. Well, I had tried to have pizza. Every bite I had, I just went, right?
Yeah. Most of it ended up on the floor.
Yeah, it was just like, bang. Oh, my pizza ended up, yeah, I remember that. And they made it so good. Did you see that?
They did this
I
time.
remember.
Really good.
Because we went in to get it. when you order it on takeout, right, even if you phone them or you like get it delivered, because I get the paneer spicy peppy one, right, because it's vegetarian with, you know, the Indian cheese, right? Unbelievably delicious, yeah. But you're lucky if you get a handful on the whole pizza. And then this woman made it, and it was chock-a-block. And I opened it, and I was so excited, and got home, and I sat down on the floor. We had friends on. And then it starts to become a bit confusing from my point of view, because I literally felt like I was asleep while awake. Yeah? So I'm trying to eat because I need to eat. I'm sure you've all noticed I've dropped weight. But I couldn't even get through it. I couldn't even get the pieces I was eating. I literally just kept passing out, and I'm already in a seating position, and I'd just go flat back, right? Smash my head, smash my back. There was nothing fade about it. It was bang, right? And I reckon I did it like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, until I said enough was enough.
Yeah, once I'm at that state, I don't know where the fuck I'm at, yeah? I don't know. So many things in life don't make sense to me. I keep wanting to make the point, yeah? When my sister and her boyfriend broke up, that's right, because they broke up after I moved out into my own share accommodation, yeah? She was alone in a boarding house, yeah? So you know how you like rent one room out of a house, yeah?
You share the common areas.
Yeah, and you share the common areas, but the room is your room. So your TV, your bed, everything is in there. There's a lounge, nobody used it. Literally. And my sister wasn't coping. You know, she'd go to work all day on a bus. She'd come home on the bus. And then she would be completely and utterly alone in that room. And I know that she hated it. Right? She needed me, yeah? And so I would go to her house almost every night, right?
Yeah.
To make sure that we had dinner, had a wine, we'd watch Sex and the City. But all I cared about in the whole fucking world was that my sister wasn't alone, right?
Yeah.
Because my sister means the world to me.
Sisterly love.
My sister, my brother, my mum, all of them, I love them so much. And they think I'm this evil person, when all they have to do is just read what I've got. And it'll be like a veil lifts off. If she literally only researched just the main ones. I have such severe complex PTSD. I have borderline personality disorder, and I have been in therapy for that for over fucking 20 years. My therapists say that I am a completely different version to when I started. I was very like, I don't want to do this. I don't, you know. But it turns out that every single therapy technique my doctor and Nicole have been like actually drilling into me for years is working. It's working, you know, because I'm not that person.
You've changed in the time I've known you. You're a better person than what you were when we...
Right?
Yeah.
And my sister still looks at me like this horrible person who can't be trusted.
They only see what they choose to see. They're not prepared to look.
I was so confused and I was like, I'm your family. And no, she's like, no, you're my extended family. She goes, my family is my partner and the kids. If I had a partner and kids and my sister was in my role, completely and utterly alone for a decade, I wouldn't need her to invite herself. She would be invited to every single fucking thing there was. Every family dinner, every fucking, like, yeah, people need their own time, but I'm alone for a decade. You could have put up with me just being able to sit out and relax for a holiday, like.
Yeah, I don't get it.
That is how my whole family treat me. And then they ring up and say that all I do is make everything about myself, that I never ask them how they are, I never ask them how their kids are. I begged my sister. I begged her. I begged her and begged her. I told the kids I did everything, yeah? Please call me. Please video call me. I love them.
Yeah.
They say I have no interest in their children, and yet I think of their children. Not mine in the sense of a parent, but I believe adults are here to keep children pure. That's it. You need to... What are you doing?
Just sitting resting at the moment.
Okay, you don't look comfy, so I thought I'd check.
Oh, I'm all good. I'm all good.
I ask after my niece and nephew constantly. They are so beautiful. I literally spent well over $1,000 on making sure, I guess they wouldn't forget me. Because if nothing else, at least Aunt Liv got them the light switch, whatever it was. Tender switch? I got no idea. All I know is it made them really, really happy. And since I gave it to them, I just really, really hope they remember me. I want to be in their life so fucking badly that every single time my family cuts me off, I just think to myself, when the kids get older, I can tell them how sorry I am. But in all fairness, I have fought as long as I can to be a part of that family. And so to be told that I don't care about them at all, that I never ask about the kids, it broke me. And there's absolutely no fucking way that my sister understands all of what I live with, for the simple fact of the matter is, I'm the one living with them all, and even I don't fucking understand it. Oh my god, I'm at an hour, so hey people, I guess if you like listening to me rock, and you get all the way to the end at an hour and 5 minutes, please tell me what your favorite vegetable is in the comments. I gotta go. Cheers people, bye.